have to keep yelling at my house help to use less water, and I'm amazed that he has to be constantly reminded of the water shortage that our city faces. Having come from a village where water has to be ferried from lakes or wells and possibly carted every day to their homes, I'm surprised that he hasn't really learned on how to manage it better. But then maybe he never did any of the heavy lifting and it was all left to the women. I work in a hospital, and whenever I enter my OPD cabin, I see that the previous doctor has left the lights on. He couldn't be bothered of turning them off because possibly he doesn't pay any bills. In both cases, teach us about a facet of intelligence. Welcome to today's episode of What is being very intelligent. Nasim Taleb spoke about skin in the game, and he said that people will have skin in the game only when their mistakes harm them. But then I think back and I say that really, does one only have to learn when one gets harmed? And a definition of intelligence comes to mind. Intelligence is the ability to profit from your past errors. But I add, a very intelligent person profits from others' errors. Now, if the house help realized and learned that the struggles the villagers have to go through in getting water to their homes, hopefully he would have been very intelligent. And if the doctor were a little more concerned and switched off the lights, he would help conserve energy. To be a very intelligent person, I have decided that there are two facets I would like you all and myself to learn. 1. Observe carefully. Look at the mistakes people make, and you will see patterns. There are patterns that people repeat on, and if you are curious and careful, they will come to light. But then that's not enough. You have to do step 2, which is then you have to vow to yourself that you are not going to repeat the mistakes that those people make. Make a list of what possibly they've done. For example, lack of discipline, lack of consistency, overspending, etc. And try and not repeat the same. Now, if we were to use these two rules for the house help and the doctor, I would suggest that the house help needs to remind himself about the struggles of the scarcity of water in his home. And because he's observed the struggles that other people go through, maybe he'll be very intelligent and use it in the city in which he works. And about the doctor, even though he doesn't pay the bills of the hospital, if he took that extra effort and was consistent in putting off the lights in an area where he has no loss, he would possibly do the same at home. But more importantly, he would teach his children to do likewise. To me, it's very important for us to benefit from others' mistakes, because I do believe that you don't always have to have harm to yourself to have skin in the game. If you like what you hear, please do hit the like button, please do share my video, and of course continue to write to me at barkha@barkhachulani.com. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.